You may have seen videos with hems done with something called band roll waistband interfacing. What I have here is a bit different. It's sold as Fishbone Hemming Tape. It's loosely woven and the crosswise strands wrap around the edges. First, you need to cut a length a little bit more than the total width of your hem. Then carefully trim away the finished edge, keeping the cut nice and even along a lengthwise strand. Next, remove the lengthwise strand to expose the ends of the crosswise strands. You want to remove enough lengthwise strands so that the ends measure the width you want your hem. I'll remove 2 for an 1/8 of an inch hem. Have your fabric with the right side up. Place the tape on top with the ends slightly past the fabric and the edges aligned. You need to stitch right beside the lengthwise strand and not over it. Keep adjusting the tape to match the edges. Turn over to the wrong side of the fabric and carefully fold over the edge of the tape, being careful not to pull out the ends. To edge stitch the hem, have this fold in line with the inner left side of the presser foot. Gently pull on the fabric so that the ends of the tape sit right against the folded edge of the fabric and the hem is nice and even. The stiff ends act like little fingers holding everything in place. You just have to be careful not to pull the tape out before edge stitching. Now pull the tape out from the hem. If any ends were caught by the needle, hold the fabric edge securely and give the tape a gentle tug. Using the tape really helps with sewing corners. Again, stitch onto the right side and turn over as before. Those little ends really help the corner fabric stay tucked under securely. To sew a curved hem, again, start with the fabric right side up. Stitch just like before, aligning the ends of the tape with the edge of the fabric. Keep adjusting the fabric that's in front of the presser foot and place the tape on top. This can be a little fiddly depending on your curve, but the tape is pretty flexible. Turn over to the wrong side and edge stitch close to the fold. Keep adjusting the fabric underneath, making sure that the hem is really flat and not twisted. You shouldn't end up with any little pleats as long as you keep the hem really narrow. It's nice that the tape is reusable, but sewing the curved hems just feels a little awkward. I had a bit of clear curtain tape and I wanted to test this out. I trimmed away the edge and removed a few strands, but because it's clear, it's a little bit difficult to see. It's not as stiff as the Fishbone Hemming Tape, but it sews up really well, and when removing it, it slides out easily. I would say even smoother than the hemming tape. I also tested some of my leftover metallic Christmas ribbon. The lengthwise strands in this ribbon are really fine and clear. To prepare it, I only trimmed away the edge. I didn't pull out any strands. This is a narrower version of the same type of ribbon. Again, I'm just trimming away the finished edge. Stitch the same way and gently pull out the ribbon. On this sample, I'm just sewing a scant 1/4 inch hem. The ribbon pulls away easily, leaving the fine strands inside the hem. You can leave the strands inside or easily pull them out. I'm not sure how it'll wash if left inside. I'm sewing a smaller 1/8 of an inch hem with the narrow ribbon. It's just as easy to handle and pull away. If left inside, the strands simply add a little extra body and stiffness to the hem. It's not as stiff as adding fishing line or horsehair braid. Be sure to check out some of my other tutorials. Thanks for watching, take care, and happy sewing!